accepting it.
In fact, as D.A. John Lewin and Detective Jim Wallace reviewed the evidence, they encountered a man who
Don't you like the sound of Keith Morrison's voice? I do too. I love it. I put that shit on to sleep.
That sounded more threatening.
Keith Morrison can talk about anything, and I'd just be like, "Oh, talk to me, great one. Talk me to sleep." I can't stand him looking at me though with that fucking Keith Morrison face. I'd be like, "Oh, just
But Yanis wouldn't stop calling or even making threats.
stop calling me. Stop calling me, and all my husband's here." No, when I call the house and your husband's there, she's like, "Who is this?"
The next day,
Oh,
showed up at the McFarland's
okay.
house carrying a small pouch.
I should be there right now. I'm gonna be there right now. I'm gonna fuck you while he's in the house. Oh, that'd be wonderful. And what time do you say? Yep. Your husband's there, and your husband's there in the living room, just looking at you like you think he's just got it on check. And she's like, "That would be wonderful." I'm gonna be there at midnight tonight while he's asleep in the living room. I'm gonna fuck you out all over that house. Oh, you don't say. Excellent. Dude, that's what your wife says. Dude, I had the most divine, immaculate fucking egg salad sandwich. I swear to God, I'm so stoned that it's the greatest sandwich I've ever had. I had two of them. I'm gonna eat another one. I took a couple anti-psychs yesterday because I'm going off the rails on the crazy train. But yeah, you know, day in, day out, same old song. Don't need nothing but taquitos. How can hey, you got taquitos? Alright, shit. Alright. I ain't looking for much. I just thought a couple taquitos and a good time, but I see you have that. Don't need nothing. That's what they should have did for that commercial. But taquitos, and it don't get better than that. Ooh, CC, pick up that guitar and talk that taquito talk to me. Yeah, dude. Ain't looking for nothing but taquitos. Ooh, I can't stop, dude. And it don't get better than this. Cece, pick up that guitar and you talking to me. Who's running about
I believe they had the motive.
Oh yeah, someone got murdered in your driveway. Or beaten really bad. One of the two.
The kind of doubt that just might trip up.
Dude, I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Wallace took a long, hard look at the original police reports.
Oh, okay. Psychedelics? Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have. Let's just say I was fortunate to have quite a couple experiences with that stuff, and my friends always were the true masters of that. I could not. That shit, and in my day, okay, listen, there was such a thing. You guys don't have it anymore. This is like covert knowledge, but there's no more acid anymore. In my day, it was called blotter, and it was on paper. You take it, yeah. But my friends would put it on sugar cubes. They did the plastic tabs that would dissolve. I love those. But my friends were so into psychedelics. It was the early 90s. They were so fucking into it. They dosed me out. I was like 13. I was probably 12. And they put like 4 hits. Back in the day when they used to make like one, I gotta tell it this way again. The 1 liter bottles of soda. Not 2 liter, but 1 liter. They kind of still have those some days around somewhere, but they're in Pepsi, and I noticed, and I looked down, and I was like, how long were they in there? He's like, they've been in there the whole time. And I remembered back, he had said, hey man, give me a drink off that, and he started to bogart it and go, ah. But when he did that, that's when he put the trips in my fucking shit, and it was awesome. I'm forever grateful. I wish that he had done it again, because I had these guys were like my brothers. And they were much older. They were about 4 years older than me, each of them. They hung around me because I don't know why. I think they felt bad for me, and they liked how I would be a little clown for them. And I always was, because, I mean, that's what we used to do. Just clown. And it was marvelous, dude. It was, I think that's the first time I became addicted to amphetamine, is back then, because that shit there had a lot of, I can't remember, but it's a psychedelic, or it's an amphetamine type fucking,
sometimes you have to watch that,
like the strychnine in it or something, but it had strychnine in it, okay? Rat poison as part of the LSD. So that would make your stomach burn, and you'd grit your teeth, and you'd be like, oh my God, I feel electric. That's what my friend used to call it. I feel electric. That's definitely the amphetamine running through your veins. And then you just start fucking tripping. And the way I used to trip back then with these guys, I remember we had some Dawn dish soap, and my friend Nick was there, and he was squirting it. Maybe it wasn't him, but it was somebody. And they were squirting it at Steve's house, and the liquid gel coming out of the dish detergent was morphing and turning into other shits, and I'm like, oh my God, this acid is so fucking strong. Then I had dude, it was insane. The blotters back then, you only took one or two. Those shits, and it would send you for like 16 hours.
Different story.
You'd just be tripping. You're like, oh my God.
Used by dermatologists.
On mescaline, everything started. I could not use a phone or read because everything changed into like hieroglyphics. Literally, everything became like Walt Disney World. It all became cartoon. Literally, people became disproportionate. I was trying to pay for some Crazy Horse beers when I was with my first girlfriend, or for 13 years, that girl, and she dosed me because she used to fuck around with pharmaceutical people. And dude, mescaline, you can't complete tasks. I was like 20, 30, 40 feet from my house in a store trying to buy fucking Crazy Horse beer. It was impossible. I couldn't articulate how much is this, what do I need? And the guy's looking at me, and it was insane. But I mean, LSD, what happened to LSD? It's totally gone. There's no drugs like that anymore. There's no psychedelic pharmacologic, Whoops. But that's how it should be. It's not, though.